If you are thinking to do this pose but don't know how, watch the video till the end to find out. Hello friends, welcome to Yoga with Ankit. And today I will share all type of exercises needed to mobilize and open your lower thigh muscles or the hamstring muscles. So without wasting time, let's get started. Beginning our practice by standing straight and still. Slowly raise our arms up. We inhale and stretch forward till our arms and body becomes parallel to the ground. While doing this, make sure your backbone and knees are straight. Hold this pose for a couple of seconds and then gently bend forward, trying to reach out to the floor. Don't worry if the fingers are not reaching the floor, but what is more important is to maintain the spine straight without bending the knees. Looking forward, we hold the pose for a couple of seconds. If you are feeling some restrictions from your lower thigh muscles, some sort of stretching, that means you are doing it in the right way. Now keeping the distance of about 2 feet between the legs. Again we stretch forward, reaching the floor. Gently lifting ourselves up, keeping the spine straight. We proportionally align our arms in a straight line and we look forward. You will feel the stretching in the lower thigh muscle and the spine. This technique will help you align your body and arms by providing stable geometry. You must feel more stability and balance in the body due to the gap between the feet, which is giving more better foundation. Next we will do a little stretching exercise to improve the mobility of our leg muscles. Here, while bending one of the knees and keeping the other leg straight, we sit down. Do notice the position of my ankle. One is opening in front and the other is fully on the ground. Fold the other leg in such a way that the knee is facing the sky. Use the support of your hand to sit down and lift up if you are a beginner. Beginners can follow my lessons on my YouTube channel page, the link of which is down under the description. For intermediate practitioners, you can follow this particular exercise to stretch inward and facing down and take your hands as far back as possible. In this way, the body alignment and posture is improved and the spine becomes more erect. Gently we move into our next pose of Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward dog pose, giving a deep stretch to our lower thigh muscles and working on our hamstrings. In order to give more relaxation, we can go into plank for a couple of seconds and then again we go back into downward dog pose. We follow this routine for a couple of times. Further, the hamstring can be loosened by simply playing with the feet, the ankles in the cycle of up and down in order to give more mobility. Next we move our feet gently and walk towards the hands to give extra push into forward bending, opening up the hips. This is you can achieve in a slow steps, in a steady progress. So don't rush, give it some time, do it regularly, use the progressions and notice your progress and follow the steps day by day. And I'm sure in couple of days or week, you will be able to achieve Uttanasana very well. These were our standing postures. And now let's have a look at all the sitting exercises needed for hamstrings. First, we will start with the easiest and most important, ankle rotation. Start with moving the ankle forward and backward. And then gradually rotating them both clockwise and anti-clockwise. This rotation will help the muscles to become more free and ready for further extensions. Now stretch the muscles forward and backward. So both legs, both ankles go alternatively forward and backward in a rhythm, and in this exercise you will notice the difference of extension, the contraction and relaxation in the muscles, which is very helpful for hamstrings. Next we do the preparation pose for Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana, also known as seated forward fold. This is a preparation practice for Paschimottanasana, which is our task in this video. This exercise helps to give movement to our spine and leg muscles, opening up the hip. This is done by bending forward, taking both the arms together and trying to take our forehead reach the knee. Then coming back and twisting our body to look the other side. We do this routine for 5 to 6 times, and then in the last one we hold the pose for 5 to 6 breaths. And then come back. We continue this practice with the other leg as well. Benefits of doing this exercise is that it helps in movement of abdominal muscles, which improves digestion, and this also helps in increasing the immunity of the body. In this whole routine, you will notice the stretching which you feel in the hamstrings. This particular exercise is very beneficial for opening the hamstrings and loosening up the muscles which are very tight, and if you feel difficulty in sitting down and folding the muscles, these are the exercises which will help you improve the agility and flexibility of your leg muscles. And I suggest you to be regular at your practice to see the results. Don't rush and don't give up so easily. Next we have another preparation pose for opening up the hamstrings and the hip muscles. This pose is called as Ekpada Utthit Paschimottanasana. Try to do it without taking any extra stress. The whole idea is to stretch the hamstrings. These exercises will help you reduce the extra fat in the thighs. The pose is done by sitting in a comfortable position and lifting one of the leg up, and try to make the knee straight as much as possible. Don't worry if the knee is not getting straighter, but the idea is you should start to feel the stretching in the hamstrings and the lower thigh muscles. Increase the duration of the time you are staying in the position and gradually work on it. And I'm sure in couple of days you will see the results, and you will be able to hold the pose for longer duration and with more straight knee. Another preparation pose for opening up the hamstring is Kurmasana. So how you do it is you widen the legs, bend forward as much as you can. First step, try to take your elbows till the mat and stretch and look down. You will start to feel stretching in the lower thigh muscles, and your abdomen will start to feel the tension. Try to spend some time, 5 to 6 deep breaths, and then gradually move. And if you feel more easy, then you can extend for the proper pose of Kurmasana by extending your legs, taking the arms under the feet, locking it at the spine, and stretching the knees wide open and looking forward. So in this way your chin and your chest is touching the floor. Slowly come back to the seated pose. So these are the exercises which you can practice for hip opening and especially for hamstrings. This posture will holistically improve your forward bending and will give you more freedom if you feel that your legs are restricted and tight. Again, I would like to mention that don't give up early and keep doing the practice daily, and within no time you will be ready for Paschimottanasana. Just follow the postures we did in the video and let me know in the comments down below on which exercise worked best for you. So finally, going into Paschimottanasana, we take our head towards the knee and keep the knee and spine straight. I hope you like the video and see you again with another video soon. Namaste.